Warhorse is the worst kind of movie there is. It's not awful, and it's not great. It's just mediocre and forgettable. If you like this movie, that's perfectly fine, and I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just discussing why I didn't care for this bland piece of crap. Remember when Steven Spielberg made great movies? Yeah, those days are past. His last truly amazing film was Catch Me If You Can, and that was 16 fucking years ago. In recent years, he's dumped out things like The Post and Warhorse. And seeing that Ready Player One is coming out soon, I figured it's time to talk about why Warhorse sucks shit. There's spoilers, by the way, if you really care about spoilers for fucking Warhorse. So the film starts out with a bang. 2 minutes of establishing shots of mountains. There's not even credits, it's just John Williams' forgettable score playing over an overabundance of landscape shots. How exciting. Then after that waste of time, it shows a horse giving birth for 2 minutes. Then the title comes up. Warhorse. And I knew I was in for something special. Warhorse? More like Boar Horse. So after 4 minutes of pointless shit, we get 5 minutes of horses just running around in a field with no dialogue whatsoever. Does this sound boring? It's 'cause it's boring. I'll start running through the plot a little bit faster. Side note, Vignesh Kumar says Warhorse training scene is the best scene he's ever seen. Is this the only movie you've ever watched? So next we get a 5 minute scene of some dull-ass horse auction that should have been 1 minute. Then we meet our main character. Fuck, I don't remember his name. Albert Narakot. And he is the most uninteresting character you've ever seen. His entire character just pivots around the one single idea of, no, I want to keep the horse. Who the fuck cares?
Don't give me the horse thing.
What follows is about 15 to 20 minutes of him pissing around on the farm and then trying to plow a field. Then Professor Lupin from Harry Potter shows up as the cliched fucking landlord, and he's all like, I think it's time you paid your rent, bitch. And I'm like, really? They threw that cliche in there? Then the whole town shows up at their house and starts ranting about how the horse can't plow because it's a fucking thoroughbred. These people live in the middle of nowhere. Why are you coming to their house and complaining about a random horse? Then Loki shows up and buys the horse, and we get extended sequences of him hanging out with Sherlock with a mustache.
I promise you man to man that I'll look after him.
Then he shuffles off to his hilariously silent death scene, and it's the funniest shit I've ever seen. Fast forward over the horse with a bunch of different owners, and we're near the end of the film. It's basically just Forrest Gump if he was a horse. So the horse gets caught in some wire, right? And I shit you not, an English soldier walks out with a white flag, and the Germans stop shooting to go help free the horse. What? Then two soldiers meet where the horse is, and they start saying dumb shit like, it's a shame that we'll have to fight again after this. I promise I won't aim well. Fucking really? Then as they start cutting the wires off, they say,
we taught them opposite. Running into the fray. Warhorse. Yeah. Warhorse. There he is.
And it's the dumbest title drop I've seen since Suicide Squad. So now we're at the ending. They're all at some camp getting stitched up, and out of nowhere, Davos from Game of Thrones shows up, and he's all like, I'm gonna shoot your horse! Stannis Baratheon is the true heir to the Iron Throne. Joffrey Baratheon is a bastard born of incest. Then, because this movie has the dumbest, most contrived plot ever, the kid from the beginning shows up and is all like, no! That's my horse! Really? Then some other shit happens and he returns home with the horse, And as if the film wasn't cliched enough, it literally ends with the kid's father shaking his hand as a soldier. Yeah, they put that cliche in here. Warhorse has the most uninteresting story I've ever seen, and there's not much else to say about it. It does everything in the most average way it can, and it's just a bland, inoffensive film that will play to the masses. It might as well have been produced by Kathleen Kennedy. Oh wait, it was. Fuck!